I am joined by the 10th overall selection from the 2019 WHL draft. He went to the Seattle Thunderbirds. He's from Saskatoon. Kevin Korchinski, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. We've got Christmas coming up. Have you done all your Christmas shopping yet?
No, I haven't. I've done barely any. I'm really behind, but
Oh,
I'm gonna do that next couple of days. So,
yeah, you got to get on it. Luckily, school's out, so you got some time to do it right now. But let's, what have you been up to right now? I know you're playing with the Saskatoon Contacts, but your season's obviously been postponed for the time being. So, what are you guys doing right now to stay in shape and stay healthy?
I'm still allowed to skate in a small group under 8, so I've been doing that and just working out and just make sure I'm ready for when the season starts again. So, yeah.
Well, talking about season starting, last season at the beginning of the year, you got to go to your first training camp with the Seattle Thunderbirds. What was that experience like? And what were your takeaways from not just the team, but also the city and getting down to the States?
Well, the city was beautiful. Just I got to go adventure one day just around it. And it was awesome, and just the facility, the coaches, they're wonderful there, and just going there and just seeing the skill level, it was different. So yeah, it was good.
And you didn't just get to see the skill level at training camp, you also got to play in a regular season game. What was that like for yourself? What were the nerves like before the game started? And what, did anybody give you any advice?
Well, it was the biggest crowd I ever played against, or yeah. So it was crazy. It was like 8,000 fans, and it was against Portland, so it was a rivalry game. But it was after I settled in, it went well, so it was fun.
Well, Kevin, you're the 10th overall selection. You played on Team Saskatchewan at the WHL Cup last season. What was that experience like for yourself? Not just going there, but also winning the tournament as many people thought, an underdog team.
Yeah, it was a great experience just being able to win it with friends because we all grew up playing against and with each other. So and being an underdog, it was a great feeling actually completing like winning the game. So it was great.
Well, looking forward to this season. You've had a lot of development time over the summer and then this extended break we've had right now. What are some of the areas of your game that you've been trying to develop or work on as we get prepared for the WHL season?
Well, definitely strength and just skating because that's what it's all about in the WHL. Like the jump from midget to WHL, probably strength and speed are the main differences. So definitely those two things.
And, for fans that haven't seen you play yet, can you describe the type of player that you are and maybe give us an example or an NHL comparable that you would like to play like?
Probably Josh Morsey. I like jumping up in the rush and just being a good passer and just creating offense. So definitely, yeah.
And also being a leader, Josh was, a captain in the Western League at 18. You were the captain of Team Saskatchewan last year at the WHL Cup. As you get older, you're going to have a leadership role in that T-Birds team. So that's great to see. But, let's transition away from the rink here. Let's get to know you a little bit more. What does Kevin Korchinski like? Let's start with who's an athlete that you admire?
Um, I'll probably go with LeBron James. Just being able to like sustain that many years of just peak performance is unbelievable to me. So probably him.
Yeah, and think about it too. No scandals, really. I mean, his biggest
Yeah.
scandal is doing a charity event where he denounced he was going to the Miami Heat. So, the great example. Right now, we can't go watch live music. We can't go to hockey games. We can't do anything with people. But once we can, who is a band, artist, or musician that you'd like to see?
Um, Probably not just one musician, but like I just really like rap in general. So any like mainstream rapper, I'd probably like to go to, like Travis Scott, for example.
Christmas is coming up. We've talked about it already. I've asked you, have you shopped for your family? You said no, you're going to do it this week. But what has your family or what have you asked for from your family for yourself?
I haven't really asked for anything in particular, kind of more of a surprise, but really anything, probably clothing, main thing. So definitely that.
And then my last question for you. If you could go to the Olympics for a sport other than hockey, what do you think you'd excel at?
Excel. I have no idea. Probably like basketball, maybe. I don't know. Just like a sport that's like easy to transition to.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I wish you a safe and happy holiday season with your family. And I hope to see you back on the ice when we get the WHL season going, hopefully sometime in 2021.
Yeah, thanks for having me.